everybody, it's Jennifer from Champaign Moms. I'm here with Miss Cherie for Ask Miss Cherie, and today's question, I am looking forward to your answer because this is a tough one. The question is, how can I teach my child the value of money?
It's a great question. I think that a lot of parents struggle with this because their children are always wanting things, and they're like, "Don't you realize this costs money?" So no, in all reality, a young child's mind does not realize that things cost money. It does need to be taught, and the reason why money is such a difficult topic for us to tackle as parents and caregivers is because it's such an abstract concept. I mean, think about it. It's so. What does money mean really? And so helping children to make those more concrete connections about what money is and what it affords us. I mean, it's not an easy task, but there are some techniques to do that. The big popular technique that is known among a lot of ages can benefit from this, even adults,
yes.
But in preschool age, I would say even elementary, making concrete, having 3 clear jars, one for saving a certain amount of money, one for spending, and then one for giving, if you would like to have a 3rd jar for giving. Some people really enjoy the idea of creating that kind of behavior in a child. So saving, spending, and giving. But you also want to make sure that you're teaching the actual relationship between money and work. So are we just giving money just to give money? Or are they earning the money? I mean, so now we're getting into different age groups. In either case, it's important maybe to make a chart, just saying that if they are doing some work around the house, mowing the lawn, let's say they're older, would be worth this much money. Mm-hmm. And on chart, maybe have a menu of work tasks and what they're worth. And then I would have a chart of, and even with pictures, that would say what things cost. Like they want this pair of shoes, they want these earrings, they want this. And then also, teaching them, you've done this much work, you have this much money, and you want those earrings, you also want those shoes. So teaching them cost opportunities. Mm-hmm. If you buy the earrings, you really won't be able to get those shoes, and so trying to help them, understand those relationships between work, money, and, in budgeting.
Yeah.
So
I like that idea of the charts, and I know some parents will say, well, I'm not paying my kids to do stuff around the house. I think that's right. Okay too, but I like the chart because you could still say, this job would be worth this, and this is stuff that I'm buying for you. So right. To kind of show that work, you get paid for work, not right. always for stuff at home, but right. just the idea that money just doesn't fall out of the sky.
Right. And the other most important thing, a University of Cambridge study recently revealed that, well, I don't know that it was recent, it was definitely from the University of Cambridge, that spending habits for children are formed by age 7, and a strong variable in that is what they're seeing their parents do, right, or other parents that are adults that are giving them an example. So if you're always whipping out that plastic, they don't understand that. They just think money comes from an ATM machine and there's no work related to it. Or like if you're constantly doing impulse buys yourself, they're going to already pick up those habits. And so just keeping our own spending habits, just being aware that little eyes are watching.
Yeah, I love that. So this is a big question, and one that at different ages there are different right. answers. We would love to hear from you. How are you teaching your children the value of money? Do you have any special techniques you have? I've heard that the Monopoly money, and like teaching them as you play Monopoly kind of about money, making change, what things cost. That's one that I think is fun.
It is. And it makes it more concrete, like the game
yes.
of life too.
Yes.
That life and Monopoly and all of those are so help a child realize they're young, or maybe in an element older than elementary. Yes. Maybe.
I like the game of life.
I like the game of life.
It's a fun one. It's a popular one in my house because usually everyone ends up with $17 million. So it's excellent. Anyway, we would love to hear how you're helping your kids learn the value of money. Also, anytime you submit a question, you can do that in the comments below. You're entered to win 1 free hour of Logic Kids Camp, and that hour you can do whatever you would like to do. You could make your budget during that hour. So thanks, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.